If you are on the replay, say hi and where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm just, right now, I am working on some things in my sewing room. Christmas is coming and people are going crazy already buying. And so I'm trying to get stuff under control. But right now I'm going to cut some things for my tissue holders that have been really popular and that I'm almost sold out of. So I'm just going to get some new fabric out and start cutting. So what are y'all doing today? What's happening in your world? I had such an awesome weekend. I went and did a conference, business boutique conference. Say hi if you're here. Uh-oh, it's not showing me comments. What do I do? Uh-oh. Might have to get my iPad and see how to see comments. Would you hold on for 1 minute? Y'all talk amongst each other. Okay, so I don't usually do a setup like this. Oh, I see something now. Hi, Julia. Thanks for watching. I don't usually do a setup like this because I'm doing stuff close up with my lettering, and I just wanted today to just talk and cut fabric and visit and see how things are going, and I think I can see comments now. So, okay, so I'm cutting fabric. I am getting ready for some different holiday sales, and I have a business that I make fabric things. You know, I make tissue holders and I make these little zipper bags. So they're kind of fun and they're special because I put different trims on them. Well, they're special because, you know, anything you hand make is special, right? Anyway, so those are kind of fun. So I've got to cut stuff to get these things prepared to sell at craft shows. Did any of y'all make anything to sell at a craft show? Anybody? Does anybody sew? Hi, Linda. Linda, guess what? Guess what I'm doing? Aren't you excited? I hope you're excited. So I have to measure when I'm doing this and make sure that I have the right amount. And also with plaid, you have to be careful because you sew? Oh, good, Rose. No, but you make 8 stockings for a friend. Well, isn't that sewing, or what did you do? Did you sew them, or did you do them a different way? Anyway, if y'all sew, then you may already know this, or if you don't, when you're cutting plaid fabric or stripes, you need to line up and cut it on the line so you make sure that it lines up. So you don't just want to roll through it. You want to cut it and make sure you stay on the lines. Hi, Angie K. You sewed them? Okay, good, Julia. I'm sewing. Well, I'm not sewing. I'm cutting fabric so it can be sewn. You've probably seen my scripture bags. So I have some tissue holders that I'm making, but I don't have them in here, but they have a scripture on them. Anyway, and so I'm just cutting the fabric for that. That's what I'm doing. Y'all, I went to the Best Business convention this weekend. Conference. It was so cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut into this because I want to hear it, see what y'all have to say. Anyway, it was so amazing, and I learned so much, but I got so much spiritually out of it too. See, I'm making a little cut right there, and then I just want to make sure I cut on the line here. That way everything will line up when you put it together. What are y'all doing? Angie, what are you up to? I missed you. I wish you could have come. Are y'all quiet, or is my phone short? So I've been cleaning my room too. If y'all are not on Instagram, then you can't see what I've posted. But if you are on Instagram, go look at my stories. You can see my whole room and all the different things. Aw, you're so sweet. Then you can see all the things all the things I picked up and how I've organized the room. I'd love for you to see it because I worked really hard, and I would love for you to admire. You might be like, that's picked up, but to me it's really, really picked up for sure. So I'm just cutting these the size I need them. And then I'm going to go back and cut them down again. So let's see. I'll show you that. So if any of you sew and you think of some tools that you have that you absolutely love, tell me. I have, you saw my stories. Oh, thank you. I have a video on YouTube that I never dreamed would be so popular. I didn't do it I actually did it because I was creating an online class for sewing. And what happened is people, they saw it and I guess they shared it. I don't know how it's been seen so many times, but y'all need to go see it. It's very unprofessional. I'm very goofy, but it shows you all my favorite tools in my sewing room. So it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty, I think, I don't know if the word's valuable, but, hang on, I don't want to cut this wrong. Hi, Melissa. I am cutting fabric. I have y'all, I don't know if you know or not, but I have an online business where I make scripture bags and tissue holders that have little scriptures on them, and they're great little Christmas gifts. Well, yesterday I got an order, and I mean, like, I think I sold all of my tissue bags in one order because they're such fun little gifts to give to somebody, and they're unique. And so today I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get some more made. And thank goodness I have a helper that helps me do that. Although I might be looking for some other helpers to sew. Because I don't know, Miss Linda, how much you want to work. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing, working on my tissue. Oh, I was going to show you. Okay, so the tissue holders, that looks too big. I think I cut it too big. Anyway, they're like this. Yeah, they're like travel pouches. What did I do? This is why you can't talk while you're doing something, right? What did I do? I need to go back and watch my how-to video. Hey, Amy, how are you? I need to go watch my sewing video so I remember what the measurements are. Okay, let me think. Okay, let me go get one. Will y'all please talk amongst yourselves? I'm going to run and get one. Okay, I hope y'all had some meaningful conversation. Nobody talked to each other. Okay, so here's what they look like. And they have a little scripture. Like, this is really nice designer fabric. This is, you would find at a designer fabric store. Like to put, like, cover a chair with. And then I put the scripture on it. So, and here's a couple more samples. So anyway, these sold so fast that I'm trying to make more. Because they're not too hard to make. I just, if I don't do them now, they won't get done. So now I'm trying to remember what I did and what size they are. Does anybody else make these? Okay. I think I know now. I think. Yes. No, yes. Okay. Now I can talk. I know. Talk amongst yourselves. I thought y'all were going to all be best friends by the time I got back, and nobody even talked to each other. So, Melissa, do you sew? Y'all, look at this new trash can I got. Is this not the cute? Doesn't this make you want to just get some trash so you can put it in the trash can because it's so cute? It's so cute. This is the one I had before. And I still use it. Don't think that I'm getting rid of this for this one, although I would. If I had to make a decision, if my life depended on it, this would be gone. But this one's taller too. It's kind of fun. Okay, now let's make sure this is going to be the right thing. It is. I really wanted some buffalo check because, you know, hello, everybody in the world likes buffalo check right now. But I don't think I have any. But I had these really cute plaids, and I thought those would be fun. I had these last year. They sold really well. So I'm going to do some of these. What do y'all think? Do you like plaid? So I don't forget, I'm doing 7.5 by 5.5. I don't know if that's right either. Is that right? Yes. I'm going to have to write this down. I want to see how you make the scripture to attach. You know, I'm lettering practicing right now. I have a class coming on that. I'm almost finished. It's going to be like a step-by-step class where it's on your own. On your own, as in self-paced class. So you just sign up for it. I don't know if you've done one of those before of mine. You know, I have several. I have a hand lettering one and sewing and punch needle and all that. But if you go to my website, I have the links to my classes. And when you click on there, I will be having the how to make and how to put the scriptures on. So, hey girl, I am cutting fabric for my tissue holders because they are selling out so fast. They make a great quick little gift to give somebody, but I'm not doing very well because I'd rather chat with y'all and I'm just talking and not working. So we'll see. I'll probably cut something wrong. I've already cut something wrong once, but it wasn't the wrong way. Like, you cut it too short, can't put fabric back. It was just too big. So yeah, you'll have to look for my class. I'm so glad you're doing the Christmas lettering, Melissa. I hope that you love the ornament that we made, and I'm excited to show you what we're going to do tomorrow night. If you can't be there, watch the replay. But I'm so excited about my Christmas club, or my hand lettering online course, basically. It's a 6-week course, and it closed last week, but it's going strong. I guess that has a front back. I don't know. But anyway. So, Dana, do you sew? I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I bet you, I know you sew, Dana. Don't you make quilts and stuff? Am I saying that right? Is it Dana or Dana? I had friends with both, and I'm not sure we've discussed it. Okay, now I can maybe see all better. I think the lighting is just in my eyes. Okay. This is hard. Hard to chat, and I'm going to write my measurements down again. I actually have a class on this, too. If anybody wants to make some simple Christmas gifts. The lining must be 6.5. This is 5.5. That must be 6.5. Okay. What else is going on? Your girls are only 2.5 to help. Hang on, I cannot see. 5'2"? Did you say 5'2"? Oh, you hem. Oh. Autocorrect is the best, isn't it? Yeah. This is my thing. I don't hem. I don't know how to. I mean, if there were my girls, that would be one thing. And, you know, it's expensive to go. But if someone asked me, hey, can you hem this for me? I don't know how. I don't do that. Hey, Deborah, how are you? No, I don't hem. I don't hem for people. Don't ask me to hem. If you're just joining, I'm cutting fabric to make more tissue holders because they're selling out really quickly. And I have a craft fair coming up, a couple, and I've got to get these put together so I'll have things to sell, you know. And I have some. I thought I was doing really good because I had some in my Etsy shop. I have some on my website. I have some at a store here in town. I thought I was doing really good, but then once they start selling, a lot of people buy multiple. Like, I think someone bought all my tissue holders online yesterday. And I was like, oh, I better get some more made. So that's what's happening right now. Getting this together. I have to cut, I was talking about the plaid too, where you have to cut by the lines. But then I have to cut, this is just the outside piece, the blue piece, and then I've got to cut lining for the inside. Then I've got to I've got to print the scriptures, I've got to cut the scripture, I have to put stuff on the back of the scripture, get my little tags together, and then they have to be sewn together. So it's too expensive for me to pay someone. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. If I miss y'all's comments, I'll come back and look through because it's going by so fast I can't see very well. But don't keep that from you commenting. Y'all have to tell me which plaid you like the best when I start cutting through them. But most people know me as hand letterer, but I actually never planned to teach hand lettering. I was going to teach sewing, and then so many people wanted to hand letter that I thought, well, okay, maybe that's what the Lord wants me to do right now, because that's what people want. And also my business coach was like, you give people what they want. I was like, okay, well then since then, my business has been very blessed, and I teach, so far I've been teaching about 100 women a month how to hand letter, and that doesn't count online, and it's really cool. I've enjoyed it. I feel very, very much like this has, you know, been a gift given to me. So I'm going to write it while it's there. You miss me. Or do you miss someone else? Do you miss me? I feel so special. I miss y'all, but I'm still just a little email away, you know. You love red plaid, but when you wear it, husband teases you about lumberjack. I know, lumberjack is in right now. It's good to be a lumberjack, right? Yeah, like I said, everybody loves buffalo check, and I thought about going out to look for some fabric today to make tissue holders out of it, but I can tell you right now, I'm not going to find any. It's crazy. Deborah, I'm still here. I'm still here. So Deborah took my 6-week course, my hand lettering 6-week course that we just ended. I know. I do too, Melissa. It was definitely God's plan for us to meet. And I'll tell you what, Tracy Pounds with the Little Blue House she's incredible. She's such a godly woman, and we got connected because we're in the same business group, but before that we kind of knew each other. But it was through Bible journaling that I really got. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You liked the course? I'm glad you did. I enjoyed it so much. But anyway, God brought us together through Bible journaling, and then after that we became business partners, and now we network, so it makes it really fun, and we love to brainstorm together. She's got so many great ideas. I love it. It's so fun. Okay, so I saw some people just jump on. I'm cutting fabric for my tissue holders for Christmas gifts. They're selling really fast. Yeah, Tracy's awesome. And so I just need to get some more fabric cut so I can get some sewn, because they're great little gifts, because they're $9, and there's something you can give, you know, as a teacher gift or something quick like that. Trying to think of different, I don't know, it's hard to decide what fabrics to cut. Aw, thank you, Melissa. I'm so glad you came on here today. You can come on any day and be my best friend. That's sweet, though, it really is. I still know you from somewhere. I don't know where, I don't know where it could be, but you just have one of those familiar sweet faces. If you're just now, you know, tuning on, the reason I'm cutting the fabric like this is because it's a plaid, and you need to cut it on the line, so when you go to put the fabric together, if you don't, then it might not line up and be like this, and I'm kind of picky, and I want mine to line up straight. See how the lines are together? I like mine to be like that, so that's why. That is why I do it like that. Anyway, so this weekend I went to the Business Boutique conference, and I got to see Dave Ramsey, and I was so excited, y'all. I just love him, and I didn't know I'd love him as much as I did, because I've done some subbing, and when I would sub the kids, they had Dave Ramsey. I had to play him all day long because it's a Christian school, and that's what they were doing. And I got so tired of hearing his voice on there. I was like, I don't know if I ever want to hear him again. But you know what? He was my favorite speaker of the whole weekend. Like, I was so excited to hear him. He was so energetic. He was pumped to be there. He totally is such an encouragement for those starting a business. And I just loved every minute of his talk. It was really cool. You do have a familiar face. I have one too. I do get that a lot. Anyway, so my hand lettering class is next Tuesday night here in Tyler at the winery. So I'll be getting ready for that too soon. But right now, cutting my fabric for my tissue holders. Y'all like black and red? Black and red, I've got, y'all need to tell me which ones are the most popular colors. So I've got the golden colors, and I got that so far. I think I know which one you're going to like the best. I think. Somebody else say hi. I can't figure out this weather either. The weather is crazy. Okay, back to the business boutique though. So it's a conference for people running a business, but it's got a Christian tone to it. So it's all centered around Christ, which is totally what gave me the nudge to get back into business, because if I can share the gospel through what I'm doing, that's like, I feel like that's my purpose in life. So I want to have fun. I want to use the gifts that he gives me, but I also want to make sure that he's a part of everything I do. So I just try to give him the glory, because without him, I could do nothing, right? Nobody's going to tell me your favorite one. Which one you like the best? Did I cut this the wrong? Do you like plaid? I love plaid. I've got a lot of plaid going on right now in my life, don't I? Guess I'm just going to lose some of this one. So I don't think that would make two. No. Am I missing any comments? Nope. Y'all need to get on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you've got to go see my stories, because I have been cleaning my craft room and I want you to see it, because I'm proud. I'm proud that it's picked up. It had stuff everywhere. I probably should have done it before and after. Okay, y'all tell me what I should do. My daughter left some stuff at home that she needs. Well, it's clothes for her tennis match. Well, I think it's just, I don't know if it's tennis match. I think it's just practice. Anyway, she left it at home. She's driving now. She wants nothing to do with me except she wants me to take her tennis clothes to her. Should I be nice? This is all going to fall on y'all. Y'all have to tell me what to do. And take it, or should I teach her a lesson and be like, well, I've taught her lots of lessons. I'm not very nice, but I like the one with the thick red line. What are we doing? Thick red line. This one? You like that one? I love them all. But yeah, that's a good one. You're just getting here. Hey, Renee and Amy. Okay, Renee. So I make these scripture tissue holders, and I sell them, and they are selling out so fast that I'm trying to cut more fabric for them. They're a real inexpensive gift for someone. They're like $9, so people just want to grab those up, you know, for teachers and coworkers and stuff. You like the, yeah. What was I saying? It must have been super important because I can't remember, right? Oh, my daughter. You think I should go get her? Or no, you're saying that. Okay, so should I take my daughter her workout clothes, or should I be evil and not? She's not nice to me. She's 16. This weekend I was gone, and I said, she called me. She needed something, and she said, oh, thank you, Renee, thank you. The reason or do you sew, Renee? The reason I'm cutting this like this because it's plaid and you have to cut it on the line if you don't know that already. Anyway, so she called me this weekend while I'm at this conference, this business conference, and I didn't answer because I was in the middle of something, and so I called her and she's like, never mind, I don't need you. And I'm like, you miss me. Thank you, Starla. It's important, Starla. Don't you make fun of me. Are you making fun of you? Starla, what should I do? Should I be nice to Paisley or not? You're going to say yes. But anyway, so this weekend, she's like, I don't need you anymore. You already answered my question. And so I was like, you miss me? No, I don't. Yes, you do. What are you doing? I'm watching TV. She just wanted to get off the phone. So she's probably watching, my favorite show. She doesn't watch much TV. So then a couple minutes later, she calls back and she said, she texts back and says she has a question. I'm like, well, I don't have an answer for you. I'm not really mean. I'm just making her suffer a little, And so she now needs me again. When I got home last night from my trip, I was like, do I get a hug? Come over here and give me a hug. So anyway, she's just going through that phase right now. But should I be the dependable mother who takes her clothes, and the nice mother who takes her clothes to her, or should I be like, I'm busy and I don't want to, I don't have to? Starla, you're one of my mentors. Tell me what to do. I'll never tell her. Oh, it's hard because his mom's we can act like a 60-year-old. Dude, that's what I was thinking. I knew you were going to say that. Let me see if I can see the rest of your comment. So you're saying I'm acting like a 16-year-old. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, I want to act like a 16-year-old. That's too funny. If I ever want to know the truth about something, I ask Starla. And she is not afraid to tell me, and I'm so thankful for that. So thankful. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I will tell you I have my alarm set to go just in case I decided to, but I want her to suffer. That's funny. Does anybody else have a 16-year-old that just started driving? It's kind of convenient, actually. It's been kind of nice. But I guess she still needs me as her mama. Okay, so does anybody sew? It hasn't already told me that? Oh, boy and a girl. Wow, Leslie, how was that? Did they share a car? Or did they both get their own car? I'm making tissue holders. This is what they look like. And I've been selling out of them really quickly, and so they're just a real quick, fun gift for people to give, and so I need to get ahead of the game and make some more. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on some plaid fabrics today. Plaid, I don't know. You know, when it gets to be warm, and not only do you want to dress like this, but you want your purse to match, right? Or your tissue holder to match. Thank you. They're really fun. I've been making them for several years. This is, I think, the second year I've put scriptures on them. That one's not a scripture, but it says God bless you. And that one, I guess they're backwards right now. You had one vehicle for a while. And it's hard when you have twins. I have a friend that has a twin right now. I have two friends that have twins. One, they share a vehicle. The other one, they both got one. But she has younger kids, so I hope that she's able to get help taking them around. That would be nice. But Paisley, my daughter, is the last one. Oh, that's good. Made him ride the bus, huh? That's it. And I bet they did not argue much after that. That's too funny. When my kids would argue, they were really little, but I made them hold hands. They hated that so much. They just had to sit there and hold hands. It was so funny. Of course, we laughed the whole time. It was just funny. To me. Yeah, it's effective to do stuff like that. I don't recommend cutting stuff before you iron it. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I did that. So after I cut some fabrics, I get a little bit tired of the same thing. I like to cut different stuff. And so I'm going to cut some of this. This is the only piece I have left. It's like Guatemalan fabric. I love it. Oh, really? Thank you, Nikki. What are you sewing? Are you working on Christmas gifts? Yes, I'm so glad we made it home safely. We had such a fun road trip. Did anybody see our stories on Instagram? Oh my gosh. We acted like teenagers. We certainly did. But it was worth it. You just have to get away and act silly. Like I am kind of known for taking props places, like wigs. Hi, Karen. I take wigs and I take glasses, random stuff with me sometimes. And so it was Halloween, so I had a good excuse this time. Anytime I can have an excuse. So it's Halloween, we're leaving for our road trip, and I get in the car and I'm like, I've got props. So we got to act silly in the car with our props. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, you're right. You're right. Letting them forget something and they have to. My son kept forgetting his shoes, and so for school. So one day I threatened. Now I think it was my daughter. We drove almost all the way to the front door, and she was having a heart attack. And finally, I was like, "Okay, we'll go get your shoes, but you better not forget your shoes again." Jealous of my glass creations. I'm working on inventory for an upcoming market. Nikki, that glass project I did was. Well, the highlight of my trip, but that was just, I can't even tell you how awesome that was. Like, I guess I don't as much sit around and do stuff for myself. Like, I'm making these to sell, you know, that kind of thing. But when I did that glass project and wasn't thinking I'm going to sell this, you know, I'm doing it just for me, I was in heaven. I don't know where I'm like, I got to hang it somewhere when it gets here. It was drying. If y'all didn't see that, if you go look at my Instagram feed, or you probably have to scroll through Facebook for a little bit, but on my Instagram feed you can see it. And I went to this girl's house that I met online. We're a business partner. We're in the same business coaching team. So we've connected and done a little networking. If you saw her you might have seen her on my page. I had her do a little demonstration. And so she's a glass collage artist, and she takes little pieces of glass and puts together and makes a work of art. Well, I was close enough in Nashville to drive to her house and be able to take a private class with her. It was incredible. My friend was with me, so the two of us got to take a private class. I mean, it was incredible. The scenery was incredible there. The leaves were just so vibrant, and her house was gorgeous, and she just made us feel really special. And we got to design anything we wanted with the glass. And so my friend is so inspired by barns, and the whole way there we would see a barn here and there and here and there. And so she ended up doing a barn, and then we were dying over the leaves the whole time too. And she did a barn, and then she did trees with some colored leaves. And I was trying to figure out what to do, and for some reason I thought, I think I want to do a self-portrait. Is that crazy? And she said, I've never had anybody do that. I think you should do it, you know. And so I know the Inner Circle is amazing. I do too. I absolutely love it. Do you know Elizabeth? Who I'm talking about? Elizabeth Rhodes, if y'all want to go check her out. She's amazing. Anyway, and so she's like, yes, you can do it. So she kind of helped me get started. And then I just was like, we spent the whole day doing it. It was so fun. So fun. Okay, so these are the Guatemalan ones. And I'm careful to cut them, not only on the line when I cut, but I want to cut them this way. So, well, actually, I like to cut them the other way too. You have to think about the way you're going to cut it. The way I just cut them, the bag is going to go up and down lines. A lot of times, I know her work is so amazing. And then other times, I cut it to where the bag goes that way. And that actually, I like doing that. I think even more. So I'm going to cut some more, and I'm going to pay attention, although I may not be able to because of the, let's see, I've got that. That's not, yeah, so, wait. No, that's the same way. I'd like to cut it this way, but I think I'm going to run out of room. I'm not going to get as many bags out of it. So that I'm only going to get to, yeah, I'm going to get a lot more this way. So I'm going to do it this way. Yep. Her work is incredible. I mean, it blows me away. And I mean, I've seen glass collage artists, and it's really pretty, but she has like an extra special eye for it. Her work is just phenomenal. I'm so picky too that it was hard for me. to get started, because, you know, I don't know what all you can do and what kind of tricks and all that, and so she was good at helping me see things that I couldn't see. Okay, that was my daughter reminding me to bring her stuff. So I'm going to, I need to set my alarm. Okay, so I'm going to do that one. I can do that way. Now I don't throw away my scrap. Well, I do throw away these smaller. I'm getting where I throw away more scraps because I've got scraps galore. But I love to keep them for different reasons. But okay, so the next fabric I cut, I hope I don't have to do it by the lines. Makes sense. So I will keep this and then I can piece it together. So I'm assuming it's 2:30 right now because that's when I set my alarm for. I think that sounds about right. Now this was one of the ones, it's very similar to one of the ones I showed you earlier. Where is it? Oh, this one. See this fabric? It's incredible. If you could feel it, it's just like so nice. And this is a bigger piece of it, a different color. But I'm gonna make some of those because they're really, really, really sweet. And this is a sample, a fabric sample. So you can find places that'll sell them to you, or if you're lucky, give them to you. What's going on, y'all? Who's still here? I did pick one I've got to cut on the line again. Oh, well. Howdy, Susan. How are you? Did you just pop on? If you did, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm making tissue holders. And the reason I'm getting a bunch of stuff cut up for it, that's what all this is because I'm selling out of them so fast. And I need to make more because Christmas is coming. And I guess people are starting to shop because it is, I sold like almost all of mine yesterday online. So, Leslie's still here. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Getting ready for Christmas gifts, or for people to get. I have a sale at my house every year in December, and so if I sell everything before then, I'm not going to have anything to sell. So I'm trying to have extra in my shop. Thank you, Susan. So tell me what, Nancy, I think it auto-corrected. Tell me what that says. Alright, so I am using my rotary cutter right now. If you don't sew and you're interested, this is a lifesaver. Like, you totally... Okay, good, Nikki. This is a total lifesaver, a rotary cutter, and you need one. And you need a rotary, a mat, too. Self-healing mat. So I've lined it up to where I know that it's going to be straight when I cut it. So I'm going to use it right now. But earlier I was using my scissors because I was cutting the way I was cutting. I want to make stockings. I heard someone say earlier that I really want to make some stockings, but I don't really need stockings. So it would be like one of those things to sell. And when people buy stockings, don't you think they kind of want them a certain way? It would be hard to know. And that's something that you're stuck with if you make them and people don't sell them. Like if that's all I did, that's fine. But if I'm just going to make some for the side and I don't sell them, that's not good. So that's why I like to make something like these. Some of you probably haven't seen my bags either. This is a smaller one. But of course it's probably backwards right now. So tissue, I sell these, and I'm cutting fabric, getting ready to put them back on my website since I sold a bunch yesterday. That's not right. Ooh, that would have made me mad. You would have seen me get really mad. Hey Laura, how are you? Laura, did you just pop on? Do I need to show you what I'm doing? Or did you hear me? It's way more fun doing this with you guys than by myself. It's like, I don't know if I can go in there and do this. Y'all are encouraging. So basically all that earlier to say, if you've never heard Dave Ramsey speak, it's worth watching because he is a great speaker. I mean, he just hopped up there on that stage and was like, just very inspiring. I keep thinking that I'm not cutting these right, but am I? I think I am. I'm usually not like seen on the camera, so this is kind of fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm about to cut this up and make some tissue holders. Don't you think I should? Because I'm thinking if I go around, I'm not really, I'm just kidding. But I was thinking if I go around town looking for it, I guarantee you the fabric's going to be sold out everywhere because everybody wants buffalo check. So I'm thinking, I don't think I'm going to be able to find some this year. I might could find some online, but last year I tried to find some online and it was, I couldn't find it. It was sold out everywhere. So if you are wanting to buy buffalo fabric for any reason, don't wait. Don't wait. Because last year it wasn't even as popular as it is this year. Some people are just now getting into it. Hi. If you just popped on, say hi. And ask me what I'm doing if you don't know. Because I don't want to tell you if I've already told you again. Obviously, I'm cutting fabric. Anyway, I've had this sale at my house every year. I don't know if this is 9 or 10 years, but it's really fun. I invite anybody who wants to come over, and I have a limited number of friends that have done it for years, and it's usually the same people that come and set up. I just did that wrong. I knew I was going to do that again. Did y'all watch me do that wrong and not tell me? Lynette, I need you. When are you going to come back? When are you going to make time for me? No, I understand. You got the grandbabies. Those grandbabies. But I was telling them, Lynette, I've been selling out of these tissue holders quickly, and so I need more made up, and I hope Linda's not going to get tired of me asking her for help. She's my only sewer right now. So if y'all know someone that's really, really good at sewing and they want to just talk to me about details of it, send me a message. That one didn't make the cut. It's too short. So it's going to go in my scrap pile over there. But anyway, I've gotten too busy where I can't sew these all myself. So I need help with the sewing part. So I hire people to help with that. And I've had a lot of people ask about wholesale, and I've said no for years because I can't make that many and I couldn't make money on it. But now I might have found a way to do it. Oh, you do, Leslie? Did you tell me what you make? What kind of sewing you do? Do you enjoy sewing? Some days I think I'm going to have to give up this part too, the cutting. So, hi Lisa. Do you sew, Lisa? I'm thinking no, but you might. Maybe you do and I just don't know it. I just sent your sweet girl pictures from the other weekend. The picture of the two of y'all is so cute. It really is so cute, if I don't say so myself, since I was the photographer. But it's kind of hard to make two people who are adorable not look cute anyway, right? You enjoy it. I just do other crafting now. Me too, Leslie. You know, I can't do the same thing over and over again. Like, I can't cut the same fabric right now. I've got to stop and change it up. I can't do the same craft. It just, I can't. since I design, my brain is always looking for something different, and it just doesn't like monotonous. My mom is the opposite. I mean, you know, she likes to be creative too, but she likes a pattern to go by, you know. And I don't love that. Sometimes I have to go by a pattern, you know. For something like this, I got the measurements from someone, but you know, once I get the measurements, I take it and roll with it. But then sometimes I make up my own patterns. But right now, because everybody wants hand lettering, that's more of what I'm doing. Y'all like that? That's the back side of it. I do have a class on how to make these online, though, if anybody's interested. Just basic sewing skills. Straight line, basically. Let's see. We had a great time. It was. We did have a great time. So this is cute to me. I like it. I love this one. I don't know what y'all can see. Here's all these plaids. These are flannels. So they're real soft. Here's the Guatemalan fabric, which is so popular right now. That's all I have. I ordered some online months ago, and oh, hi Karen, I miss you. Thank you for popping on. Get back to your projects, Karen. I know how that goes. You got stuff to do. But I did think about you a couple days ago yesterday, because we're on the same, I just joined the Bible study group with Julie Selva and Rhonda Wade, and I was like, I have friends on here, and you were one of them. I don't know if you saw that, but I ran into Julie Selva at my business conference this weekend, and I don't know, well, I think I posted one picture on Facebook, but thank you for saying hi. Okay. Like the least fun to me of this project is having to cut the lining, because lining's usually pretty boring, except this one, well, these two both I made fun. See, I like fun stuff, so I just did stripes and leopard or cheetah because that's fun. This one I don't have to worry about cutting on the lines. As long as it's straight, you're good. But you have to get it squared up. Hey Marnette, I'm making tissue holders. You've probably seen them before because I've done them for a couple years. But they have scriptures on them, and I sold a bunch online. I've sold a bunch lately in a store and online, and so for Christmas gifts they're going to go really fast. So I'm just cutting more fabric, getting it ready. Marnette, I think you asked me maybe about the scriptures, learning how to do that. Did I tell you that I'm working on a class for that? And I'm getting close to it being finished. I've just got to, I had a hiccup, and I'm glad I did, because it's something that would affect the class, your outcome of what you do. And so that was a blessing. I answered the prayer, but I'm teaching a class on how to do that. And you don't have to actually hand letter, which a lot of people like that on there, but you can also just print out things up from your computer if you don't want a hand letter. Somebody doesn't want a hand letter. But Marnette is in my Christmas hand lettering, a hand lettered Christmas 6-week course right now. I'm so excited. And we got to meet, we've known each other for years online, but we just got to meet in person a month ago or so. That's so fun when you get to do that. We were Stampin' Up! Friends, if anybody knows what Stampin' Up! Is. I don't know, Nikki. I'm trying to... Girl, my brain is fried. I'll go back and look and see what our combo is about. Either way, I always know that, you know, you're kind. Okay, so here's this one. I really like the pink. I love the pink, but... And Lisa, if you're still on here, you're probably thinking, I wish she would make those a little bit wider so the tissues fit in better, and I probably should have. I know, it was so fun to meet. So fun. Okay, so there's those fabrics. What next? I like to try to mix it up so people have lots of options. This is cool. Look at this. I think that is cool. Isn't that neat? love it. Am I in Create with Christy? I think I am. I hope I am. Wasn't planning on going on my homepage. I don't think I am. Okay. All right. This is super cute. And I want to be careful on how I cut it because if I just cut it right here, this way, I'm only going to get, I just have to consider that whenever I'm cutting it. But that would be, I'm going to cut it that way where it folds this way. If it folds this way, then I've got to think, okay. I'll lay a piece on there so that'll help me. But always like cut off your ugly edges and stuff before you even start doing anything. Okay, so I want it to go this way because I want it to fold over like that. And this one's going to fold over like this. And I think it'll make more sense once I cut it. 7.5. This would be 5.5. Okay. Good, thank you. Thank you, Marnette. I appreciate that. I've accidentally done the other before, and I just want, you know, I want to be on here because the people who are interested in crafting stuff are usually on here. Okay, so that stinks that this is messed up because I've got to cut that off. Maybe. Actually, I think I can just rip it out with my seam ripper. Do y'all ever... I don't know if I have another crazy blonde hair. I took a picture together. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I'm telling you, the business stuff, I think of people's business names. So I'm glad you said that. Oh, yes, and I'm dying. Thank you for saying that. I loved our picture, and I think you did say something on Instagram. Yes, you said that you loved meeting me. And I am dying to get on your page. Is it 1571 or 1751? Remind me. But I'm dying to get on there to see what you do. And I was already liked you. And, but I feel like I've had, so did you have a crazy weekend? I felt like mine was so crazy. It was just a whirlwind of stuff. And did y'all end up leaving early that night at Jennifer's thing? Because I stayed. I can't remember if you stayed or not for the picture. And the picture's posted and I'm cut off because I'm on the inside. So, that's funny. Oh, give me your business. Just tell me your business name. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I don't think. Yes, you did stay. I can't. That's so funny. Were you by me on the end? I can't remember anything. I have a terrible, terrible memory. And my friends will tell you that. College, whatever. They'll be like, yeah, remember that? And I'm like, I try to act. Now I kind of try to act like I do because they think I'm really insane. And they'll be like, you don't remember. And they're usually right. Like that just happened to me on Facebook the other day. 1571 recreations. Okay. I want to go look at that. I thought it was 1571 or 1751. Couldn't remember. Okay, so y'all, this is what I'm talking about when you fold your fabric over. I gotta cut it again to show you. Okay, so 7.5. All right. So now you're gonna see this on the front like that, and this on the back. That's such a pretty fabric. It's like a velvety feeling too. Okay, and here's this one. Like that. This shows a little bit more purpley, but it's so soft. Yeah, Nikki and I met at the conference this weekend, and I'm so glad she said something because I'm a ding dong. I already liked her page, but we're in the same group together, the business group. And I saw her getting out of her car, and I'm like, that girl is cute. She's just stylish, and I love her glasses, I love her hair, I love what she's wearing, everything. And then she said hi to me and remembered me from here, and so thankful that she spoke up and said something. And then I think I saw you everywhere after that. You are my pleasure, but it's true. I love this fabric too. Just I bought that for lining a lot too. So I may use that for some stuff. I had another one that I really was excited about cutting. Now I don't know where it is. I don't know. Where'd you go? Those are selling pretty good too, so I guess I'll try some of those. I love this. I love this. It's just so rich looking. So what did y'all think about this? Did you see this in the beginning? I had these. I don't have a baby line, but I bought some of these things wholesale just to see if it's something people would be interested in, because what I want to do now is more stuff with my hand-lettered scriptures, and I think that since I need people to help me sew now, and I can't, it's just a lot. It's a lot for me to cut the fabric. It's a lot, you know, to get it sewn and all that. I'm gonna have to make some changes. I'm either gonna have to get more people to help me sew, or I'm gonna have to get some things that are already sewn. So here's a bib that I think is super cute with the ruffle and stuff, and then I thought, you know, this may not be the scripture I put on, but you know, I could find a scripture that would be cute on here. And what do you think? Do you think those would be cute? I've made a couple and people really liked them, but I could do like a coordinating blanket with it and do a little scripture on that. I actually thought that these red ones would be super cute to do for Christmas and have like a Christmas colors on there, and I could do one on the little like that. What do y'all think? Do you think that's something that people would be interested in before I start making them? If you were buying a baby gift, would you, what do you think? No comments? You can give a thumbs up if you would. I don't think there's a thumbs down if you wouldn't though. And if you're too shy to speak on here, send me a private message. Because I need your honest feedback. I don't want to waste my time on stuff like that, you know? Because to buy stuff wholesale, you have to usually spend a lot. Like I sell my books wholesale, and even though they get a discount, they have to buy several. So it makes it worth selling at wholesale. Anyway, I'd love to hire somebody to do this too. Well, I guess I'm gonna go and take my daughter her stuff from school. Stuff to school that she left behind because my good friend Starla suggested it. She says, she didn't say it, but I knew what she was saying. You don't need to act like a 16-year-old. She's the 16-year-old. You act like the adult. She didn't say it, but that's what she was saying. So I love when people like tell it like it is, because I'm stubborn and I need to hear that. Now, if it was happening all the time, I would not do that. It would be really mean. But I do want her to like me, so I still need to do nice things, right? All right, guys. I'm going to say goodbye unless anybody has one more thing to say. One more comment or question before I go. No? All right, guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.